Hey guys, welcome back to Inner Gamer, part of the Kingdom of Geekdom, sponsored by Woodens Online. I'm Stevie Wonder 13, as always. Today I want to talk a little bit about just something that's always been close to my heart, and that's been the Lego-themed games in general. Now, granted, I've played with Legos since 1995 when Rock Raiders came out. That was my first set. It was amazing, loved it. But I'm talking more specifically about the Lego games, talking about the past and talking about the present, and possibly even the future if we have time. The first one was Lego Island 1997. The Adventures of Pepperoni and the Briccolinis had to stop the Brickster who using very hot pizzas. Spoilers. Amazing first game, loved it. It was technically the second game, but my first game. Followed up by Lego Chess, which was in 1998, and that one was basically chess, but every time you took a piece, the Lego figures would fight and stuff, and there would be little cinematics and stuff, so it was super hard to get the pawn to take the queen video. Then there was one of my personal favorites. Oh my god. Lego Racer 1999. This one came out on PC, N64, and I think some others, but it was so good playing with Johnny Thunder, it's kind of like Indiana Jones, but is a Lego kind of thing, totally separate. And I never beat that game. I could never beat the last guy, which I'm sure now I could, but my computer probably won't run it. So if you have that retro on N64, oh my god, I loved it. And then the last old school one that I can remember was Legoland 2000, the year 2000 at least. And this one was kind of like a roller coaster tycoon themed park, but for younger ones. Very cool game. Love the fact that you could build all the buildings, you could build the rides, the pathways, all that good stuff. Love that. Now, let's jump further a little bit to where I'm actually reviewing something. That was just me going off of my childhood. Lego Batman 2, 2012 was the first Lego game that actually used voice acting. In Lego Star Wars, in Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and some of the older ones. They use this grunting kind of and then they just kind of use a lot of gestures and stuff. There was no voice acting at all, which I love the old schoolness to them. So if you ever have the opportunity to play those old school ones, they were really good. But Lego Batman 2 really changed the game for me. I loved Lego Jurassic World because it had Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. Had all four of those, not the new one because it came out older, but solid game. And really, when it comes down to it, this was something more talking about to the parents on this one. There's no better law in gaming than Lego games are kid appropriate. Across the board. I challenge somebody to give me an example how it's not. All the Lego games, the characters, we all know that scene in Lost World Jurassic Park with the tall grass. They managed to make that kid-friendly, which I was genuinely surprised. Well done on that. All these Lego games, the old ones usually drop down to less than $20, and you can get them even on sale even cheaper. Like I think it was for $30, you could get during one of the sales Lego Marvel Superheroes and Marvel Superheroes 2 for $30. You could get both games. Lego Avengers, super cheap. All of these, most of the games are really cheap. Once some time passes, you can go back and you can play all of them. I played the first couple levels of Lego Movie Game, and it was just they incorporated the movie into it, and that formula rings true. With all the modern games, starting at Lego Star Wars, at least was the first one for me, it's the same kind of Lego game where you smash up everything. Like everything. You collect the studs are currency, which buys more characters. You try to get through the objectives, that kind of stuff. Very kid-friendly. That type of gameplay has never changed. From point to point, it really very small alterations. So it's one of those things where if it's not broken, don't fix it. But where are they even going to go with it if they did change it? Lego Worlds is kind of like Minecraft for Legos. Different style, different kind of game. I've heard great reviews on that one. I haven't played it myself because it's a little bit different. But I have heard great things for Lego Worlds. When it comes to the rest of them, though, I got off track for a second. They're all kind of the same formula. Which brings me to Lego DC Villains. This is the newest one that came out in 2018. This one's different because you're not playing as the heroes. You're playing as the villains. Something happens to the Justice League. So you play as Harley Quinn, Joker, Clayface, Penguin. You play as all these other characters, the Suicide Squad, all them. And even better, you get to make your own villain any way that you want. It could be a crazy mutant. It could be, a lady assassin. It could be anything. I made mine kind of dark hair, cool cape, and he's got a red pirate saber that shoots lightning at people. Why? I don't know. I wasn't feeling too creative that night. Very fun game because the worlds are getting bigger. That is one thing the Lego games change. The worlds get bigger with each game, and the levels get a little bit more complex, holding true to that. The next one, and this one's not even out yet, Lego Movie 2, the next game, the game for the movie, which I'm normally not for games that portray movies because it kind of spoils the plot. Looks good so far, and I'm hoping they'll expand upon the movie, not just what happens in the movie. Overall, though, it looks pretty good. I might pick it up when it comes out on February 26th. Overall, though, love Lego games. Love Legos. Excited to see more. Excited to see the new games. I saw the movie, and this is not my area, but the movie was good in my opinion. It was, here's Lego Movie, here's Lego Movie 2. Very close, very high standards. The music was really good. A little repetitive, but good. I've always loved Legos, always will. I love the games. I'm getting repetitive. But I would say if you have the opportunity to play the old ones, play the old ones. See where the building blocks started. But when it comes to the other stuff, it's a safe bet for little ones. It's a safe bet because they're all couch co-op. The two little ones, mom and dad, can play with the little ones, or two friends can play. They're safe, they're fun. They're usually pretty cheap if you get them on sale. And it's just an overall good buy. Not goodbye as in going away, but goodbye as in, you know what I mean. So that's what I have to say about the Lego games. Always going to love those. Hopefully next time I will be talking a little bit more about Darksiders 3. Now that Kingdom Hearts 48 Hours finished that one. Going to move on to my next games. So we'll talk about it next time. I'm Stevie Wonder 13. This has been Inner Gamer, part of the Kingdom of Geekdom, sponsored by, of course, Wildlands Online. Have a great night, guys.